Hi Aquarius, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men, and women. We're now covering January 31st till February 6th, as you can see below. So we're basically in February now. I'll be posting the February monthlies probably very soon, shortly after I post all these weeklies. Sometime in the weekend, probably, okay? So this week, guys, on February 1st, we have a new moon in Aquarius in your sign. So a new mentality, new way of thinking, new mind frame, old way of thinking is out the window. Some of you may really be wanting to reinvent yourself or reinvent a certain area of your life. Maybe even looking at people, places, things around you. It's like, am I with people who are like-minded? Do we think the same? Do we believe the same things? If not, I need to find people who are more aligned and think like me. Okay, and then on the same day we have Juno, the asteroid, moving into Aquarius, your sign. So this is us looking for long-term mental connection and stimulation. So very, very strong energy around this time. And then on the 4th, we have Mercury in Capricorn going direct. Yay! So big weight off our shoulders. It doesn't mean all our problems suddenly disappear, but our thoughts and communication are going to be moving a little smoother now. Not as many delays. You can finally think and breathe a little bit easier. But it is still in Capricorn, so you want to make sure that you're still thinking and communicating in a more rational, logical way. Okay, and then on the same day we have the Sun conjuncting Saturn, so taking mental responsibility, and it's showing through our actions, right? Because where the mind goes, the body goes. And if we're self-aware and have we're taking accountability, we'll be able to be more responsible and take the right actions for our life. Okay. All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. By the way, happy birthday. Happy birthday, my aqua babies. Let me know in the comments if it's your birthday this week, or if it's next week, or if it just passed. Either way, happy birthday. I hope you guys get to enjoy your season, live it up, and do something nice for yourself. Or you get to rest and chill, whatever floats your boat. Okay, all right guys, so when it comes to I'm still a little sick, by the way, but I'm getting better, so bear with me. Okay, when it comes to your health, guys, I feel like you're gonna be either around family, or maybe you're getting some home cooked meals from family, or cooking some meals with family, but it feels like you're going to be very homey, very comfy maybe this week, or that's what you're craving. You just want to be comfortable, or you're craving comfort food, soul food, you know, like a home cooked meal. Maybe that's something you've been craving or wanting. So you could be visiting family, or you know, children, grandparents, parents, siblings or something. And you're just like, yes, I can't wait, because I know there's going to be good food and lots of food that I can't make by myself, or that I'm too lazy to make, but I get to probably take leftovers. So I see you getting home cooked meals or being around family, and that's just like comforting for you. You could just relax and be, I don't know, more at peace. And if it's not you being with family, maybe you are going to be making some, you know, traditional meals that your grandparents or something passed down, or that you used to love as a kid, and you're just like making it for yourself as well. Okay, all right, and some of you could be spending time with a mother, or maybe you're going to be talking with a mother or mother figure in your life. Okay, all right, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have Wheel of Fortune. So this is really, really good. Positive news coming your way when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances. You could be receiving a lump sum of money, a payout, you know, maybe you get an extra bonus, or you get a raise, or you score this deal, this job, this project, or you do really well in an exam, a test, get good grades, whatever the case is. You have some major good news, so a big good karma coming back to you. So really, really good. Something is coming to completion, into full circle, and I feel like you're reaping some big rewards here. So you're either making a big accomplishment, or you're receiving some really, really good news, good insight that's favorable, that's going in your favor. So good stuff going on with your work, school, career, and finances. Okay, some of you could also be receiving maybe an inheritance, or trust, or something being passed down to you as well, or someone giving this to you as a gift, like maybe for your birthday, like you know, a grandparent gives you some large sum of money, or you get passed down a home, or a car, I don't know, something could be given to you. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the Hierophant, the Magician in reverse, and the Page of Crystals. All right, so some of you could have Taurus somewhere in your chart, and or Gemini, Aries, Scorpio. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. And yes, it does still apply whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you don't know what's going on. It's okay, it's just the energies, take what fits, leave the rest out. Okay, so on this side for this person, you have the Two of Crystals, Knight of Wands, and the Two of Swords. All right, so 2 is repeated twice on this side for this person. So I do feel like they could be a Taurus, could also be another earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel more so like Taurus energy, or Sagittarius, also maybe Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but doesn't have to be, could be any sign. Like I always say to you guys, it could just be the energy this person is embodying. But I do feel like there's an element of like stubbornness with this person, or them not really speaking up, not speaking their mind, not really communicating, or not being very like transparent and like saying what they really want to say. Okay, like it's not like lying, but not giving the full story, or not really saying what they really need to say. Okay, and this person's having trouble deciding what they want. I feel like they're confused. And if you're confused right now about where you stand with this person, or what's going on between the two of you, it's because they're confused. They're dealing with uncertainty, indecisiveness, and so you're feeling that energetically. You're like, what's going on? I don't get it. Like, it's because they're confused. And right before I was about to film your video, and before I was actually getting ready, I was listening to Khalid's album, Scenic Drive. That was called, yeah, Scenic Drive. And that one song, something, All I Feel Is Rain. And then I realized that Khalid is an Aquarius. I was like, oh my God, I'm just naturally aligned with the energies. So I've been listening to that song, and maybe that song will resonate with you, or maybe you like his album. But I was like jamming to it. And a lot of times, even when I'm like sick, like music kind of helps me feel better. It just always like, I don't know, it just gets me back into the zone. But anyways, I feel like this person's energy is very confusing right now, maybe giving you like mixed signals. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not, and you're like, what the heck? They've been inconsistent, okay? They've been super inconsistent with you. One day they're like all, you know, good and consistent and good, and then the next day they're like nowhere to be found, or they don't make up excuses. Like maybe you guys used to see each other regularly, or used to talk regularly, and now it's kind of like sporadic, or they make excuses, or like, oh, I have this to do, or this, and it's like you're kind of being thrown off because you were very all the way with this person, and you were interested in exploring, maybe being more serious, or you were taking it seriously, right? And maybe you had hopes that this could be someone you could be in a long-term relationship with, or maybe get married to, or, you know, whatever the case is, whatever your preferences are. But I feel like their behavior has been showing that they're not all the way, they're not confident about where this connection is going right now. And it's making you feel now, you know, not as confident about where you stand. Like, you don't know how this person feels about you. They kind of are making you feel like they don't like you now. And you're like, what the heck? So what was all that we just went through? What was all those conversations and times we hung out? Like, was that nothing? Like, I'm confused. So it's definitely throwing you off, and now you're like, maybe I came on too strong. Was I doing too much? Maybe I scared them off. Maybe I need to tone it down. But no, that's not the case, Aquarius. You were not doing too much. You were not acting desperate or needy, nothing like that. It's just them. It's them. They don't know what they want. They're feeling confused. Maybe their priorities are all, you know, all over the place right now, and they're not letting you in. They're very closed off in their heart space. It's like they've built this wall and protective layer, and they're not expressing themselves. They're not saying what they really want, or they're not saying how they feel. And I think partly it's because they don't know what they want. They don't know how they feel. So how can they even express it to you, right? It's like someone that's at ice cream store, and the lady's like, okay, what would you like? And they're like, I don't know. So how can the lady give you a scoop of ice cream if you don't know what scoop you like what flavor you want, right? Like, it's like, tell me what's your flavor. So this person doesn't know what they want, and so this makes you feel like you're the problem, or like something you did, you were the cause, but it's not the case at all. You were always there. You were always ready to give your all. You were always ready for a relationship. And now you're maybe feeling like, oh man, like, do I need to apologize, or do I need to tone it down, or maybe I should do more? And sometimes when someone retracts and stops doing as much, you maybe feel like, oh, maybe I gotta call them, or maybe I gotta do more. No, usually that means you just gotta back off. You gotta leave this person alone, or just let them be. Don't feel like you gotta make up for it, or like you made a mistake or no, it's not that at all. This person's feeling really indecisive, and so their actions are showing that, and they're very closed off right now. They're not expressing themselves to you, and that is making you feel, a certain way. Like, what the heck? Like, did I do something wrong? I don't know. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to say it. And I don't want you to feel like you are to blame, or I don't want you to feel like you need to apologize or make an excuse for them, or, go above and beyond when it was never, that's not your job at all, and you didn't do anything wrong. So don't feel like you gotta go make up for it or fix it when you were not the problem to begin with. Okay, and if you are in a relationship with this person, you guys are together, like, this person they need to communicate with you. You can't just let things slide like that. You can't let too much time go by, because then it just creates a lot more confusion. Okay, but I feel like you may want to, or you may be tempted to like reach out, or to want to do something together, but I feel like this person needs some space, to be honest. I feel like they need some space, or they are just very, very confused. Like, they don't really know what they want, and they don't know how they feel. And it sucks because, you can't really do anything about it. You can't force someone to like feel certain. You can't force someone to be like, this is what you want. You can't tell someone what they want or what they should feel. It's like on a personal, individual basis. So it kind of sucks when you're in that predicament, but I feel like this person has been just very confused, and is not sure of what they want anymore, or maybe it moving forward. So if this person's making you feel confused, it's because they're confused, and don't nobody got time for that. Like, you don't have time to be entertaining someone who's confused. You need someone who's sure about you, who's gonna tell you, hey, I like you, I appreciate you, I want to be with you. We don't have time. Our time on earth is limited. We shouldn't be wasting our time with people who are uncertain about us. Like, that's not cool. That's not fair. When there are tons of other people, you may be like, no, there's not. Yes, there are. There are tons of other people who would probably love an opportunity with you. You just haven't seen it, or you haven't given them that chance because you're so preoccupied with someone who doesn't even know what they want. And it's like, it sucks that we do that to ourselves sometimes, or that just happens. But don't feel like you're the only one. Okay, all right, so we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what the next action move will be towards you, and also your advice. It feels like this person's very hard to read, or like they're, even right now, their energy, it's like it's so hard to like pick their brain. Like, they're just very resistant. They have this like shell. They have this like refuse to speak up, refuse to even look. Or this could even be the type of person, like, when you're talking to them, they won't look you in the eye. They'll literally just like be looking away, or like look at something else. Like, so when you do talk to them, be like, no, look at me in the eye and tell me, like, I need to hear you say it. You need to be clear with me. We can't just be doing this like, no, beat around the bush. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended. Let's get a little bit more. Let's see what we can extract from this stubborn energy. All right, because I want to help you guys out. All right, so we'll continue this on in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you all the best. Bye.